The following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Here's a breakaway opportunity. Battling and driving a penalty kill. Shot and goal! Battling his way through and backhanding it in is Leon Tamula.
Yellow Jackets looking to continue that run here, and a nice kick by Kennedy Pilgrim to keep that volley going. And a block at the net.
Tied on the 6th. Knoll drives one into left center field. Hit well and deep, and a diving catch in left center field. A heck of a grab. Jordan Leininger took extra bases away and 2 down.
Tackle. Fires right side complete. The hook and ladder. Richter. Joe Steve. He could go. Richter. House. Touchdown Jackets. Levi Richter on the Yellow Jackets lead with 13.8 seconds to go.
3 seconds to go. Guler with the ball. 1 second at the buzzer. It's in! And the Pelican Rapids Vikings on a shot. And Matty Guler go to the state tournament undefeated at 29-0.
Let's turn things over to the broadcast booth. The pregame show starts now.
All right, welcome to the Hive in Perham. It's an 8AA girls basketball matchup here between the visiting Thief River Falls Prowlers and the Perham Yellow Jackets, and wherever you're watching from and whoever you're cheering for, we wish your team the best of luck in this contest. Perham just about, oh no, that's somebody else over there, so they're still in the locker room, and Thief River Falls warming up on the floor at the moment here. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and dig right into your pregame show. It is also senior night tonight for the Perham Yellow Jackets. We'll bring that to you live as well. And so that means we're going to go on right now with our pregame show, your Budget Blinds pregame show. It starts in 30 seconds.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
All right, welcome back as the Perham Yellow Jackets now take the floor here at the Hive. And once again, it's an 8AA matchup between the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers here on Magnitude Sports. My name is Mike, and thank you for tuning in today. Certainly appreciate it. Big thanks to all of our sponsors. If it wasn't for them, we would not be here for this regular season action tonight. So if you get a chance to say thank you or purchase a product or service from any of the sponsors you hear about in tonight's broadcast, we certainly appreciate that. All right, let's dig right into it. Let's put these two teams on paper, stack them up side by side, and see how it all shakes out here. The Perham Yellow Jackets, 21-3. They are 14-1 when playing here at home. They are 12-2 against their other 8AA opponents in 14 matchups this year. That puts them with a QRF value of 143.7, ranking them 6th out of all the AA teams in the state of Minnesota. They're averaging 67 points a game while giving up 48.8. That's a point differential of plus 18.2. The Yellow Jackets come in on a 4-game winning streak, and they have won 4 of their last 5 games. For the Prowlers, 6-18 out of Section 8 AA. They are 3-10 when playing on the road. They are 4-9 against their AA opponents, ranking them, giving them a QRF value of 55.3, ranking them 92nd out of all the 8AA, or not the 8AA, but AA teams in the state. They're averaging 52 while giving up 59 points per game on average to their opponents, which is a point differential of -7. They won their last game, and so they come in on a 1-game winning streak, and they've won 3 of their last 2 in their last, wow, I really messed that one up, didn't I? They won 3 of their last 2, huh? They won 3 of their last 5, going 3-2 in their last 5 games, and that's how these two teams stack up on paper. And now that we know how it works on paper, we're going to see how this thing looks on the court here over the next hour or so as well. Stay tuned. More of your Budget Blinds pregame show is next here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together. Everybody knows everybody. You know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
River's Edge Cabinetry loves their customers, and customers like Emily love them right back. She says, I've seen a lot of cabinets in my 16 years of real estate sales and appraising, and the quality of River's Edge Cabinetry is right there with the best. Jen says working with them was great because they took care of everything. I really like their style, attention to detail, and being able to see 3D drawings up front. Call 218-346-0127 or visit the website today, riversedgecabinetry.com, turning your vision into reality. All right, welcome back to the Hive in Perham. Mike with you here on the Magnitude Sports Network. And I want to say hi to Pamela. Pamela Razor, cheering on Greta Razor of the Perham Yellow Jackets, watching from Henderson, Nevada tonight. And so thanks for tuning in, Pamela. Also, Jim watching from Denver, North Carolina. Greetings to everybody watching Magnitude Sports from Jim. So we've already took a look at these two teams on paper. Let's dig in a little bit deeper as we allow you to watch what these two teams do in warm-ups here as we tell you a little bit more about them. And we'll start with the visiting Thief River Falls Prowlers. And for the Prowlers, they started the season with a 47-62 loss to Fergus Falls, but then bounced right back with a 56-40 win over Crookston. And then they would drop 4 in a row to Roseau, East Grand Forks, Fosston, and Northern Freeze before picking up a 45-41 win on December 19th over the Warroad Warriors. Then they would drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. A 71-55 loss to Pelican Rapids, 50-28 loss to Hawley. They would have another loss against Badger, Greenbush, Middle River, and Hermantown and Rockridge, a 50-46 loss to Crookston on January 16th. Then they would bounce back 2 days later against the Roseau Rams, picking up a 73-64 win over the Rams, but then they get back into a little bit of a slump, dropping 5 in a row against Frazee, Monaga, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton, Park, which was a game that we had for you here on Magnitude Sports back on February 2nd, as the Panthers would defeat the Prowlers that night by the score of 61-52. After that game against the Panthers, they would suffer a very crushing loss to the Ada Borup West Cougars, 53-52. It was just one of those one shot that would have went the other way, and Prowlers probably could have got a win in that game against the Cougars. But the Cougars, they're 17-5 right now. I'm not sure what they were back on February 3rd, but they're a really good team. So don't let some of this win-loss record fool you here for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. After that loss to Ada Borup, they would win over Red Lake Falls on Monday, February 5th, 73-55. Fall to Sacred Heart, 76-69. Bounce back with a 66-46 win over Winnie Mac. Falls 66-39 to East Grand Forks. And then most recently, a 55-53 victory over Bemidji. So like I said, they've gone 3-2 in their last 5 games. Wins over Red Lake Falls, Winnie Mac, and Bemidji. And those 2 losses sandwiched in the middle of that. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Sacred Heart and East Grand Forks, bringing them into their matchup with Perham tonight. After tonight, they have one more regular season matchup, and that'll be at home against the Barnesville Trojans on this coming Friday, the 23rd. And that's a look at the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And now for the Perham Yellow Jackets, once again, they come in at a 21-3 record. Only losing 1 game of 15 here at home so far in the season. Starting the season with a 69-30 win over the Henning Hornets and an 80-55 win over the DGF Rebels before they would fall 82-45 at the Hopkins Invite against Minnehaha Academy. And then they'd rattle off 3 wins in a row over Underwood, Park Rapids, and Hawley before losing to Barnesville here at home, 80-73. I know Perham fans are like, don't remind me of that, but hey, that's how it goes. But after the loss to Barnesville, and that was the only loss that they've had here at home, was that loss to Barnesville. They would rattle off several wins after that. Matter of fact, they wouldn't lose again. That loss to Barnesville was on December 14th. The next time they lost was on January 30th, and guess who the opponent was? It was Barnesville, 58-55 in Barnesville. So sandwiched between those 2 losses against Barnesville were a 10-point win over East Grand Forks, a 67-48 win over Fergus Falls, a 71-35 win over Paynesville, and then a 70-48 win over Pine City, 72-36 over Crookston, 65-50 over Breckenridge, 75-49 over Frazee, 59-54 over Pelican Rapids, 67-57 over Holdingford, a 70-39 whomping of the DGF Rebels on January 18th here at the Hive. And then another convincing win over the Wadena Deer Creek Wolverines about 5 days later, as they pick up a 72-39 victory in that matchup. 60-38 over Hawley on January 22nd. Then that second loss to Barnesville. They bounced back after the loss to the Trojans on the road with a road victory of their own against the Breckenridge Cowgirls with a final score of 69-52. A 64-45 win over Frazee, 75-42 win over Detroit Lakes, and a 57-52 win over Pelican Rapids on the road in Pelican Rapids, bringing them into tonight's matchup against the Thief River Falls Prowlers. After tonight, they'll have 3 days off, and then they're back Friday, February 23rd. So this is their final home game of the regular season for the Yellow Jackets. They will go on the road to take on the currently 17-7 Duluth Marshall. I believe they're the Tigers, but don't quote me on that. Matter of fact, let's find out if I was right or not. No, they're the Hilltoppers. There is a Marshall Tigers team. Maybe that's where I got mixed up on it. The Duluth Marshall Hilltoppers. And the Hilltoppers have a game tonight. No, not tonight. In 2 days from now, on the road at playing the Eskimos before they host the Perham Yellow Jackets. So that's a look at what the Yellow Jackets have done so far this season here. When we put these two teams' common opponents side by side here, we will. Well, give me one moment here. I'm having trouble with my internet. Oh, there we go. Now it popped up. So when we put these two teams side by side, they have no common wins or loss. Oh, wait, take that back. Both of these teams, the Yellow Jackets and the Prowlers, defeated the Crookston Pirates. The Yellow Jackets won by 36 with a 72-36 win over the Pirates, and the Prowlers won their first game by 16 by the final score of 56-40 against Crookston. But then in the second meeting with the Pirates, it would be the Crookston Pirates picking up a 4-point victory over the Prowlers, 50-46. So that's their common opponents that they've won or lost against. Pelican Rapids, Perham won. Thief River Falls lost. Frazee, Perham won twice, and Thief River Falls lost. We already talked about Crookston. Fergus Falls, Perham won, Prowlers lost. East Grand Forks, Yellow Jackets won. Prowlers have lost twice to the Green Wave. Barnesville, Perham's lost twice to the Trojans, and the Prowlers play them on the 23rd. Hawley, Perham's won twice. The Prowlers have lost once. Park Rapids, Perham won once, and Thief River lost once to the Panthers. And DGF, Perham with 2 wins and a 3-point loss for the Prowlers. And that's the common opponents so far this season here for the Yellow Jackets and the Thief River Falls Prowlers. We're going to take another timeout. We still got the keys to the game and your starting lineups and much more just ahead here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't go anywhere. We're coming right back with more of your Budget Blinds pregame show right after this.
One of our core values at United Community Bank is reinvesting in the communities we serve. I personally take great pride in this, as I'm a 5th generation in our family here at United Community Bank. We've been here for over 100 years. We take a great sense of pride in sort of that reciprocal relationship we have with our community, that, you know, we need our community members and they need us, and we love giving back and reinvesting.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? it's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
Welcome to Perham, Minnesota. A great place to visit and an even better place to live. Here's a look at just a few of the things you can experience here.
Plan your next getaway, visit Perham.com.
Here's a look at what needs to be done to win this game.
All right, Keys to the Game brought to you by KLN Family Brands. And for the Prowlers, a couple of things that they can focus on here in this one to try and pick up a W tonight. Disrupting defense. Got to get those hands in the air and disrupt that Perham passing game, because when Perham can pass the ball, they are really, really good. If you can break up their passing game, you might have a chance to create some turnovers and maybe generate some points off those turnovers. And all the points you can get against the Yellow Jackets are absolutely crucial. And then you want to stay out of foul trouble. You don't want to send Perham to the line. We know that they're a good three-point shooting team. They're good down in the paint, and they're also good when you go to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. So they definitely want to stay out of foul trouble and not get into that double bonus situation here. For the Perham Yellow Jackets, guard the basket, or otherwise box out. Get those offensive rebounds and get second chance points, and limit the Prowlers' opportunities to a one and done. And then get a great shot. And that kind of leads off the what I said about disrupting defense for the Prowlers. Get a great shot. Perham, they need to pass that ball around and make sure they just take an extra pass or two and make sure they get a look at a great shot, because we know that they have the ability to hit from all ranges on this court. And we do have one change in the starting lineup here for Perham, but we'll get into the starting lineups here in just a little bit. So guard the basket and get a great shot via passing, and guard the basket via boxing out for rebounds. And the Perham Yellow Jackets, those are the two keys to the game to cruise themselves to a victory here tonight on the Magnitude Sports Network. All right, we got another timeout coming up, and your Lakes Ace Hardware keys to the game are just around the corner as well. Stay tuned. We're coming right back here on your Budget Blinds pregame show in just a moment. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the Lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high-quality and custom-built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high-quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Game time is now only minutes away. Let's take a look at your starting lineups for this matchup.
All right, we got about 90 seconds to get through the starting lineups here before senior night starts for the Perham Yellow Jackets. So for the Prowlers, they're going to go with the 5'4 senior guard, number 1, Sophia Kramer, the 5'5 senior guard, number 4, Ali Yuska, the 5'11 junior center, number 20, Ava Waldall, the 5'7 junior forward, number 24, Josie Peterson, and the 5'6 senior forward, number 31, Brianna Myers. So once again, it's Kramer, Yuska, Waldall, Peterson, and Myers for the starters for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And now for the Perham Yellow Jackets, both of these teams have one change. Ali Yuska has taken the place of Kendra Merkins, who is just coming off injury, but I was told by head coach Paula Praska that Kendra will indeed play in the game tonight. She's just not going to start. For the Perham Yellow Jackets, Cora Grismer will get the start of the 5'4 junior guard, wearing number 2. The 5'8 senior forward, number 13, Kennedy Pilgrim. And then taking the spot on a one-time basis, at least I think it's a one-time basis, for Kaya Anderson will be the 5'5 senior guard, number 20, Kaya Starzo, who will get the start today for the Yellow Jackets. Down low on the blocks and in the middle on the jump will be the 6' senior center, number 21, Willow Thiel, and then the 5'3 senior guard, number 33, Riley Mickelson. So once again, it's Kramer, Yuska, Waldall, Peterson, and Myers for the Prowlers, and Grismer, Pilgrim, Starzo, Thiel, and Mickelson for the Yellow Jackets. And now it's senior night here for the Perham Yellow Jackets. Let's turn it over to our PA announcer, Arlie Ohm, for the senior night introductions here. Whenever he's ready.
We have 4 seniors that we would like to recognize. Seems like a couple of years ago they were playing 3rd grade basketball, and they're playing their final regular season game this evening. Coach Super, would you like to say a few words?
All right, we're going to talk about our 4 seniors here tonight. Our underclassmen are going to talk about them first, and then we all have a couple words to say about each girl. So I think Kate Diggins is going to get us started first, talking about Kaya Starzo.
They already know Starkey is one of the kindest and hardest working people on our team. I've had the privilege of playing basketball with her for the past 4 years and really get to know her. I'm sad to say it's our last year together. I first met Starkey on CT and we clicked instantly. She quickly became someone I could go to on and off the court with anything. She is someone I can spend hours with and have it feel like no time has passed. We have reached a lot of milestones together as teammates and as friends. I know that she is going to do great things in her future, and she will always have my support, and I know I'll always have hers. Starsky is just a great person to be around no matter what you're doing. She walks into this gym every day with a smile on her face and bringing positivity to the team, whether for a game or for practice, and that will be greatly missed next year. I'm going to miss dancing on the bench and laughing at all the dumb jokes we make, and most importantly, I'm going to miss the person that gets called one of my best friends. So would everyone join me in a round of applause for Kaya Starzo?
All right, Kaya Starzo is, if you've seen the pictures of her, she never was a real big
take notes from. Kennedy's role has been one that I have watched the closest in the past 2 years. She has been a very unselfish player, while also bringing energy toward offense when needed. Her work ethic really shows on defense, and she always comes to the bench with a great attitude, knowing that she has done her part. These 4 seniors next year will be very hard to fill, but we are so incredibly grateful that we have had these 4 girls to show us the ropes. We will miss you guys. Okay, I'm talking about Riley Nicholson. Riley, I've been dreading this day all season, and I can't believe that it's finally here. We've known each other for as long as I can remember, and I don't think there's been a day that you failed to put a smile on my face. You truly are one of a kind, not just as a player, but as a person. This team wouldn't be nearly as good as we are without you on it. The one person that I wouldn't want to be guarding me would be you. Your defensive skills are second to none, and your boards you guys sometimes battle me because you come out of nowhere. Your role is going to be very tough to fill next year because you set the bar so high. The bus rides won't be the same without you sleeping on the floor of every coach must be better on, or you asking me for my blanket every away game. Morning practices aren't going to be the same without your high spirit and heavy attitude every time you walk into the gym. Honestly, nothing's going to be the same next year, and I think I can speak for the entire team when I say we're going to miss you so much. We love you, Brad.
Because she is so much fun to watch. Morgan mentioned it, her defensive energy and intensity. We've had multiple coaches, and this is the first time that I've ever heard this as a coach. Opposing coaches game plan for her defense. You hear coaches going, don't throw that pass, Nicholson's over there. Watch out for 33, and we're like, she's not anywhere near the ball. And boom, there she is. Riley is kind of a beast on the court. Now as a coach, you kind of like players to do things very fundamentally correct. If you've ever watched Riley play defense, you'll know that she does not do that, but she is the best in the section at what she does. She is amazing, and you're going to miss her.
All right, let's get on to some basketball. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome to our live here at the beautiful campus of Perham High School. And for tonight's Section 8AA girls basketball matchup between the visitors on the scoreboard, the Prowlers of Deep River Falls, and your home team on the scoreboard, the Perham Yellow Jackets. Perham Schools welcomes you to this Minnesota State High School event, and we urge you to practice good sportsmanship. Please let the players play, the coaches coach, and the officials officiate. Thank you for your attendance and cooperation. At this time, we request that you please rise.
All right, we're going to take one more break. We'll conclude senior night and conclude your Budget Blinds pregame show. The national anthem is next, and the opening tip after this break.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
All right, welcome back. We already went over the starting lineups. Now Arlie Holmes is going to go over them on the court here, and they'll start with the Thief River Falls Prowlers.
Senior number 4, Ali Yuska. Starting at 4, 5'11" junior number 20, Eva Waldorf. Starting at 4, 5'7" junior number 24, Josie Peterson. Starting at 4, 5'6" senior number 31, Brianna Myers. Carlos assistants, Jeff Lowe, Lily Kurt, and head coach Paula Praska. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Perham Yellow Jackets. Starting at guard, 5'4" junior number 2, Cora Griswold. Starting at 4, 5'8" senior number 13, Kennedy Pilgrim. Starting at guard, 5'5" senior number 20, Kaya Sturzo. Starting at guard, 5'3" senior number 33, Riley Nicholson. And starting at forward, 6'4" senior number 21, Leo Theo. Assistant coaches Michelle and Ronnie Cox, and the head coach for Perham, Mr. T.J. Super. Good luck to all teams, and let's play some basketball.
All right, put 18 minutes onto the clock, and we'll get ready for some girls basketball for you here. It's just seconds away from tipping off. Once again, those starting lineups brought to you by Lakes Ace Hardware in Perham, and they go like this. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, it's Sophia Kramer, Ali Yuska, Ava Waldall, Josie Peterson, and Brianna Myers. And for the Perham Yellow Jackets, Cora Grismer, Kennedy Pilgrim, Kaya Starzel, Willow Thiel, and Riley Mickelson. It appears it's going to be Willow Thiel going up against Ava Waldall for the opening tip. And we're underway. And the opening tip goes to the Yellow Jackets, and they will get it into Willow Thiel right away, and there's contact and an immediate foul, and that's one thing we talked about in those KLN Family Brands keys to the game, that they need to stay out of foul trouble, and here we are 7 seconds in, and they've picked up their first foul. So Willow Thiel will go to that Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, and she'll miss, and I don't get to say miss and Willow Thiel too often in the same sentence. But she will not miss on that second one, and it's the Perham Yellow Jackets getting on the board first with a 1-0 lead here on your United Community Bank scoreboard. The Yellow Jackets will put pressure on the Prowlers in the backcourt right away, but they get it down to Brianna Myers. That shot rolls off the front of the rim, and Sophia Kramer was able to get there, and a jump ball will go to the Prowlers. They'll reset the shot clock to 20 as Brianna Myers will inbound it from the baseline there. 17:42 to go here in the first period, and that's tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Prowlers once again, as that inbounds pass was intended for Waldall, who is guarded well there by Willow Thiel. Driving in from the top of the key there is Josie Peterson on a loose ball, and it's picked up by the Yellow Jackets and then out of bounds. Who touched it last? It is going to go to the Yellow Jackets. 31 seconds into the game now as the inbounds comes to Riley Mickelson. Mickelson will bring it up court, cross the timeline, and tried to get it in there for Willow Thiel, and it's picked up in the corner quickly there by Waldall. And now the Prowlers will bring it back quickly. They get it to Brianna Myers, who goes to the hoop and scores. So that's our first lead change. Outside look, driving in, Kennedy Pilgrim, too strong, rolls off the right side of the rim, and coming away with it there is Sophia Kramer. Up court quickly on the far side is Ali Yuska. She'll use up her dribble, work it up top there for Josie Peterson, who fires it whack over to Kramer. Kramer working it inside, nearly lost the ball. Waldall able to keep control of it. Shot is up. Mickelson will come away with the rebound and race down to the other end of the court quickly, and then it's taken away. And back the other way comes Josie Peterson with the steal, the bucket, and one. So it's a 4-1 game in favor of the Thief River Falls Prowlers here on the United Community Bank scoreboard, and this will be the first trip for the Prowlers to that Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, and it's an and one opportunity for the 5'7" junior forward, Josie Peterson. 16:28 on the game clock. That one will roll off. Battle for the rebound. Coming away with it there was Waldall, and then it was stolen away by Mickelson, and up court to Kennedy Pilgrim, and that makes it a 4-3 game. So points off turnovers there for the Yellow Jackets. The Prowlers don't want to allow that to happen too many more times here in this contest. They maintain the 1-point lead at the moment, as that will go out of bounds and stop the clock with 16:07 to go now here in the first half of play from the Hive in Perham. Inbounds pass for Kramer. Kramer swings it right back to Yuska. Yuska looking around, gets it up top there for Peterson. Peterson quickly over to Kramer. Kramer looking inside, nobody at home at the moment. One dribble, gets it up. Brianna Myers with a 20-foot attempt. Bounces off the back of the rim, and a battle for the rebound. There's contact and a foul. It's either on Thiel or Mickelson, but it's on the Yellow Jackets for sure. It's going to go on Willow Thiel. So the inbounds pass will get kicked, and they'll get another chance to inbound it here. It's Waldall, I think, or is, no, let me double check. No, it's Myers who's inbounding it, and she'll inbound it there to Peterson. Peterson tried for the long three, left it a little bit short. Up court quickly, Willow Thiel tipped out of bounds. A nice defensive effort there by Ava Waldall, the 5'11" junior for the Prowlers. I'll stop the clock with 15:42 to go here in the first half. So they work it quickly inside to Willow Thiel, and she'll draw contact, and that'll be a foul on Waldall. So Thiel, who went 1 for 2 on her first trip at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. We'll get 2 here, and she makes the first one to tie the game at 4. And now she'll give them the lead at 5-4. Myers lost it. That'll be a turnover, and back the other way comes Cora Grismer, and she'll just stop at the top of the key, and back iron won't go. Myers able to track down the rebound there for the Prowlers, work it up court quickly there, and a couple passes, and another turnover, and back the other way come the Yellow Jackets. Here's Willow Thiel, and she will cut through defenders, and there is a foul on the Prowlers. I believe that foul's going on Waldall, and if it is, it's her second. And it is indeed on Waldall. Up top, Willow Thiel, foot on the line, long 2. The referee put his hand in the air, but her foot was on the line. Her front toes were on the line. So that should have been a 2-point attempt, but it doesn't matter because it didn't go in anyway. So we've had 1 tie and 2 lead changes. Thief River took the lead at 2-1. Perham tied it at 4 and took the lead at 5-4, which is our current score. And it's Ali Yuska in the backcourt now, being guarded by Kaya Starzel. She'll use up her dribble. It's knocked away. She's able to pick it back up. Gets it to Myers. Myers across the timeline, being guarded closely there by Grismer. She'll go all the way to the baseline. Kick it out near side here for Kramer. Kramer back up top for Yuska, who backs up in between the circles. 15 on the shot clock as they get it back to Kramer. 14 and a half to go here in the first half, and a 5-4 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Into the game now for the Prowlers is Anya Fields, wearing number 13. That shot's up, rolls around the back of the rim and off. And I think that's Theo who got it. And she got harassed a little bit there as they get it up to Kennedy Pilgrim now. Pilgrim trying to split the defense, and she scores. And we have a timeout on the floor. So we'll take one with them. Be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
All right, welcome back to the Hive in Perham. It is 7-4 in favor of the Yellow Jackets here as they'll put the press on. And bringing it up court is Kramer. Kramer being guarded closely there by Riley Mickelson. She'll give it up for Yuska. Yuska will dribble up to the top of the key, use up her dribble, and then get it right back to Kramer. Kramer looks to the left and eventually fires left there for Peterson. Peterson with a right-handed dribble, back up towards the top of the key, bounces it out for Yuska. Yuska will try and drive in high post, nearly lost it, able to get it right back. Now she needs some help. That pass is swatted away as that was intended for Fields. Back the other way, Willow Thiel just sees it rolls off the rim. Kaya Starzel tried to put up the follow-up shot, won't go, and Kramer comes away with the rebound. It remains 7-4 with 13:30 to go here in the first half. Thank you so much for tuning in to the broadcast tonight. No matter where you're watching from or who you're cheering for, we wish your team the best of luck. Here's Fields. Now gets it out there for Kramer. Kramer looking for a spot to shoot from, and here's Myers. The senior will spin at the top of the paint. Get it back out for Kramer inside for Fields, and now Fields will get fouled by Thiel. Try and say that 3 times fast. .13:07 on the game clock. Inbounds pass comes in for Peterson. Whips it inside there for Fields. Let me double check. Yes, Fields. 12:59, 7-4 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Bringing it up court is the senior Kaya Starzo, getting the start on senior night here in place of Kaya Anderson, and a loose ball stripped away and turned over by Perham. Back the other way comes Josie Peterson with a tough layup. Fields battling for the rebound. That should be another jump ball, and that one will go to the Prowlers. Myers will inbound it. Far side, now up top, Peterson. Peterson spins, nearly lost her dribble, fights her way through, and I believe that is a foul on, is that number 5? Oh, it's Kaya Anderson. I was just talking about her a moment ago, and now she's in the game. So already 7 combined fouls between these two teams here. We're not even 6 minutes into the ball game yet. We have a timeout for a substitution for Thief River. At least I think we do. Referees, yep, come in. Okay, and now they're going to hold off on that substitution. She'll come in after this free throw. Too strong on that one, so she'll wait to come in for the next dead ball. Here's Anderson for Starzo. Riley Mickelson from the far corner, too strong off the back rim, and Kramer will get the rebound there for the Prowlers. Kramer will bring it up court. She'll slow down, set the play at the half-court stripe, get it to Peterson. Peterson will try and dribble in, spins around, makes a nice move around defenders, but left it off the bottom of the rim. And the rebound eventually comes down here. Kaya Starzo get it to Kaya Anderson. Anderson now up to the top of the key, and they'll get it down to Kate Diggins. Mickelson, Starzo for a 3, and she got it. Kaya Starzo makes it a 10-4 lead for the Yellow Jackets here on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Myers open for a triple. Too strong on that one. Fields nearly had it, but lost it off her fingertips, and that gives the ball back to Perham. Here comes Kennedy Pilgrim trying to go coast to coast. Kate Diggins was there with the rebounds, not loose. Then Brianna Myers will get it. That'll be a turnover there for the Yellow Jackets, at least in my humble opinion. We'll see if somebody disagrees with me later. Long 3, Peterson. She hits it. Josie Peterson gets into the scorebook with her first 3 points, and it makes it a 3-point deficit here for the Prowlers. Kate Diggins, 2 quick passes. Riley Mickelson out now. Back to Diggins, back to the corner. Kaya Anderson for 3, and she hits. That's her first points of the game, and it makes it a 6-point advantage once again here for Perham. 10:45 and counting to go as Peterson tries to split the defense over the half-court line, does so successfully. Whips it inside for Sophie Kramer. I looked down for a split second, and I did not see who that went off of, but it appears to be Yellow Jackets basketball. .10:37 to go here in the, as Anderson will inbound it from underneath our scoreboard in the left corner there. Make a slight adjustment on our camera there to get a little bit more of a view. And they'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. It was last tip, I believe it was last tip there by Kendra Merkins, who's wearing number 3, first time into the game here for the Prowlers. Kendra is a 5'4" senior for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. Out of bounds, and that'll go back to the Prowlers now. 13-7, 10:24 to go. Pressure in the backcourt continues for the Yellow Jackets. They get it over the timeline there for Merkins. And now Riley Mickelson takes it away in the other corner. Spinning and avoiding the defense. 10-12 and counting to go here. Turnovers 4 per side up to this point in the game. Mickelson inside, and there's another turnover as that pass got deflected and ended up in the hands of Fields. 2 passes later, it's Myers over on the far side. Pushes it into the corner there. And let's see here, number 14, that's Piper Green, a 5'4" sophomore, into the lineup here for the Prowlers. Inside for Fields. Fields, and Kate Diggins says no way. Gets the block shot there. Willow Thiel in, Riley Mickelson out for the Yellow Jackets. 15 on the shot clock after the block shot by Kate Diggins. Driving to the basket. Can't get it to drop in. Thiel with the rebound. She'll also bring it up court. She's looking to go coast to coast. And she does so successfully with a short little 5-foot jumper for Willow Thiel. That's her first points, not from the free throw line today. 15-7 on your United Community Bank scoreboard, and it's 9:24 and counting to go here in the first half. Yuska gets it inside for Fields. Fields being guarded by Diggins, and this time Diggins does not block the shot, and Fields gets it to go in. That's her first 2 points of the game. Step back, thought about it. Now she'll drive into the hoop, and that one will bounce off. Theo got the rebound, and there's a collision down low, and I believe the foul is going on Ali Yuska. Theo is 2 of 3 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Make that 3 of 4. And that one's in and out. Rebound ends up in the hands of the Prowlers. After a little bit of uncertainty, Kramer will get it over for Green, and now Yuska. Inside and quickly over to Peterson. Up top for Yuska. Now Kramer. Green inside for Peterson, and Peterson will draw the contact on and the foul will be charged to Kate Diggins as she was shuffling her feet. So since her feet were not planted, it's a foul on her and not the other way around. In and out, won't go. So it's the first personal foul on Kate Diggins, the 5'10 junior for the Yellow Jackets. 8:30 to go here in the first half. And the Prowlers have yet to connect from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line in this game. Here's Willow Thiel spinning through defenders, can't get it to go. Rebound poked around, it's eventually picked up by Piper Green, and there's a foul on one of the Yellow Jackets. I'm not sure which one. The foul was charged to Greta Razor. Here's Peterson with it. She'll stop in between the circles. She'll need some help. She'll get it over to Piper Green. Green avoiding the defensive Thiel there as they work it inside. And a nice move by Ava Waldall, and she scores. First points for Waldall in this game, and it's a 5-point difference now, 16-11. And driving to the hoop there was Cora Grismer, and she'll get a chance to go to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line for the first time tonight. The only other Yellow Jacket to be at the line tonight until now was Willow Thiel, and so far Willow Thiel and the Yellow Jackets as a team are 3 for 5 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, and that one will make it 3 for 6, and the Yellow Jackets are shooting 50%. Easy math there. 3 made out of 6 attempts, 50%. We'll see if she can make this 4 for 7, and she can. That's a little bit harder math, but just inside 8 minutes to go now here. With the ball is number 30. That's Jerlyn Lundsetter, a 5'5 junior, into the game now here for the Prowlers. Green will have it. And down by the baseline, there was a foul, and I believe that foul was charged to Lundsetter. No, check that, Myers. No, it was Peterson. I was eventually going to get it right. So Josie Peterson picks up, well, on the scoreboard, they charged it to Piper Green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we'll give it to her instead. I thought the PA announcer said Peterson, but the scoreboard doesn't match Peterson's jersey number. 7.5 to go now. And that inbounds pass intended for Willow Thiel will be stolen away there, and picking it up was Ava Waldall. Myers thought about the three, and now she will pull the trigger, and too strong off the back iron. Anderson had the rebound initially, but then lost it right to the hands of Waldall, who scores, and it makes it 17-13 now here on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Waldall with 4 points for the 5'11 junior for the Prowlers. Here comes Cora Grismer now, and she tries to float one up from inside the paint. Willow Thiel had the ball, and then it went off her sneaker, and it'll go back to the Prowlers. Seven minutes exactly to go as the inbounds pass comes to Lundsetter. She'll bring it up court, being guarded there by Willow Thiel. Up top now, Peterson. Looking around, fires it left wing here for Kramer. Kramer will make a move to the hoop and lost the ball. Kaya Anderson able to take it away from her, and she'll bring it up court. She dishes it off left side, Grismer to Thiel, back to Anderson. Anderson with a right-handed dribble, left the ball up top, and now Brianna Myers might have a breakaway. Although here comes Kennedy Pilgrim quick, doesn't matter. Myers scores. And that's off a turnover there for the Yellow Jackets. So it's now a 2-point game. We were tied at 4. Last time we were tied, it was 4-4. Willow Thiel says if we're going to have another tie, it's going to be a little bit later than anytime soon. We have a timeout on the floor. 19-15 with 6:17 to go in the first half. We'll take a break and be back with more here in a moment on Magnitude Sports.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware. You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware, right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back to the Hive in Perham. 6:17 to go here in the first half. The Yellow Jackets have a 4-point lead over the visiting Thief River Falls Prowlers. There you see it on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Once again, 6:17 to go here in the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Piper Green. She's looking up court, gets it to Peterson in front of the timeline. Now she'll cross the timeline with 6:11 to go. Get it up there for Kramer. Kramer back to Peterson here on the near the left elbow. Back up top now, Myers has it. Fires it over for Green. Green looking inside, nobody home at the moment. Now up top for Kramer. Kramer works it inside, and that was Waldall. And now Waldall will earn herself a trip to that Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line as the Yellow Jackets pick up team foul number 7 to put the Thief River Falls Prowlers into the 1-and-1 bonus with 5:53 to go here in the first half of play. So 7 fouls for the Yellow Jackets, 6 for the Prowlers. And they have not made a free throw yet. And if I, for lack of better wording, jinx that for Perham fans. Prowler fans are happy I said that, if that's how that worked out. First made free throw of the night, and you can make that 2 of them. 19-17, back to a 2-point game on 2 pair free throws by Waldall, who has 6 points in the contest now. Diggins inside for Thiel. And that one won't go. She gets her own rebound, then she'll get fouled, and now both teams are in the 1-and-1 bonus. And Willow Thiel misses that one. She's missed her last 2 in a row now. So it's a 2-point game, 5:39 to go here in the first half. Last time, the Prowlers had the lead. The score was 2-1. Now it's a 1-possession game. They could potentially tie it here if they can get a good look at a 3-point shot and not turn it over like they did just there. Back the other way come the Yellow Jackets, looking to extend that 3-point lead now. They tried to feed it in for Willow Thiel, but Fields was able to get her hand in there and swat her off course. Kaya Starzl in, Willow Thiel out. Up top, Kaya Anderson. Anderson now for Mickelson. And back over to Starzl. Starzl fires it over to Anderson. 5:11 to go, 15 on the shot clock. Starzl now over to Pilgrim. Inside there for Anderson. Back out to Pilgrim. She'll try for the three, and it's in. 5'8" senior now has 5 points here, and it's a 6-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. I'll stay with the Prowlers as it got swatted out of bounds there by Kaya Starzl. 23-17 on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Just inside 5 minutes to go here in the first half. Every foul for the remainder of this half will send the other team to the free throw line. Here's Piper Green. Up top, Myers. Now that is, I can't see who that is. It's Peterson. Fields up top, long two on the way, and a little strong on that one. Mickelson will come up the court. Get it up for Starzl. She'll chase it down in there. Corner Anderson collects it now and feeds it up top for Pilgrim, who swings it back over to Mickelson, lobs it right back into Pilgrim. Pops it out into the corner. 3 on the way for Kaya Anderson. That one won't go. Starzl able to get the rebound. Back to Kaya Anderson now. Over to Mickelson here on the right wing. 4:10, 15 on the shot clock as they swing it around to Pilgrim on the left corner. Cross-court pass back to Anderson. Looks inside quickly, feeds it into Mickelson in the corner. Pilgrim somehow gets that, and now Starzl will try for a three. Some nice passing. Diggins underneath on the rebound, scores. That's her first points of the game. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 Yellow Jackets into the scorebook now on that bucket by Kate Diggins. 25-17 to go, 3:40 and counting in the first half of play. Nice pass inside. Green left it a little bit short. It may have also been partially blocked. Back the other way, Kennedy Pilgrim splits the defense, and did she get... No, she did not get away with the Prowler defense able to... I thought, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't the referee give a charging signal? Maybe I did not see something correctly there. So it is a foul on Brianna Myers. So the basket and one. 28-17. So it was a 2-point lead, is now grown to a 11-point lead. Here's Yuska. Tries to feed it down low for Peterson. And now Green has it. Was trying to get it in there for Fields. Pass got deflected, and on the save out of bounds, the Yellow Jackets get it back. And here comes Cora Grismer. She'll try for a three, and that's out the front of the rim, won't go. Fields will get the rebound for the Prowler. She'll give it up for Yuska here in the backcourt. Yuska will bring it over the timeline. 2:47 to go now here in the first half. And that was Kramer who nearly lost it. Got it back. Fields on the baseline now. Works it up top for Green. Green looking back inside and finds Sophia Kramer cutting in. She lost her footing. Gets it right back out to Piper Green, who hesitates on a potential three. And now driving in, they'll get it back out to Green. This time she will not hesitate, but she will leave it a little bit short. Mickelson able to corral that one. She'll bring it up court, 2:20 to go. Fires a pass that was intended for Cora Grismer, and then battling for it on the baseline there was Piper Green. She wasn't able to keep it in bounds, and the ball will stay with the Yellow Jackets, stopping the clock with 2:16 to go here in the first half. Inbounds pass, Mickelson fires it right in for Willow Thiel, tries to battle her way through a triple team. First one didn't go, but the second one did. 30-17 now here as the Yellow Jackets have gone on a 15-0 run here over the course of the last 90 seconds or so. I guess I haven't been, well, maybe a little bit longer than that. I haven't been paying attention to the clock, but it is a 15-0 run for the Yellow Jackets. Myers will try and end that with a three, and no, it's going to rattle off. Mickelson will get the rebound. She'll look up court, And lob a pass over to Grismer, who gives it right back to Anderson inside. Diggins to Thiel, and she scores. Kate Diggins gets the assist on that one, and now Riley Mickelson will get charged for a foul in the backcourt, and we'll walk down to the other end for free throws. Sophia Kramer, the 5'4" senior for the Prowlers, will take her chance at the front half of a 1-on-1 opportunity here with 1:26 to go and a chance to end a 17-0 run. And she does. It's now a 17-1 run with the free throw there by Kramer from that Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. That's 3 made free throws from the charity stripe for the Prowlers now here in the game. We'll see if Kramer can make it 4. Not that time. It's going to be Kaya Anderson who come down with the rebound. Perham will bring it back. 1:20 on the game clock. 28 on the shot clock. Grismer has it here on the near corner. She'll fire it over far side, and a volleyball swat will end up in the hands there of, I believe that's Kramer, over to Myers, and they score. And it's a 3-0 run for the Prowlers now. I did not see who got that basket for Perham. If somebody can put it in the chat so I can put it in my scorebook, that'd be great. 34-20, and now another turnover, and then Myers falls down. She's the last one to touch it. It'll stay with the Yellow Jackets. Number 30, 39 seconds, 19 on the shot clock. Here's Grismer in the paint, kicks it out. Anderson will try for a triple, and she hits. 5'10" sophomore has 6 points, both from behind the arc now here, and the shot clock is off. Ball goes into Fields. She'll try on a double team. That was blocked by Diggins. It's the second block shot by Diggins on an attempt by Fields here in this game so far. And back down at the other end, it's Willow Thiel putting 2 more into the scorebook here for the Yellow Jackets. 39-20, final 7 seconds of the first half. Inside for Fields. That's a good way to end the first half by getting a bucket. 39-22 is your halftime score, and it's been a fun one so far. Maybe a little bit more fun for the Yellow Jackets, but the Prowlers cut it to 2 points on at least 2, if not 3 occasions, and every time they did, the Yellow Jackets took off with a little mini run. And they have been able to build themselves a 17-point lead here at the halfway mark of the contest. We'll add up some numbers and come back and get you that Frontier Airlines halftime report coming up here in just a couple of minutes here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Once again, your score on the United Community Bank scoreboard at halftime. It's the Perham Yellow Jackets 39 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers number 22. We're back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
It's something new every day, some different stuff to do. It's not the same monotonous thing over and over again.
Everybody works together, everybody knows everybody, you know, we all get along just well. It's just a great company to work with.
It's like a big family here. It's just everybody gets along with everybody and everybody clicks. Everybody just helps everybody out. And it's a pretty awesome job to have.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high quality and custom built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
Make memories that they'll remember and pass down a tradition. Enjoy your freedom with the road less traveled and spend time with the ones you love. Whether it's here or there, make the most out of life and spend time with who you choose. And choose Quillo from United Community Bank. Whatever life has in store for you, finance it with Quillo. Learn more at ucbankmn.com. United Community Bank, Perham, Frazee, Dent. Subject to credit approval. Auto payment required. United Community Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we join you in progress here, the halftime entertainment. This group dancing to a Britney Spears song at the moment. Well, I can't let you hear that song for copyright reasons, but thank you, Pamela, for helping me out with that basket that I missed. I went down and double-checked with the official stat book, and that was indeed the only basket that I missed. The basket that I missed was scored by Kate Diggins. So now that we got all that squared away, we'll instead of doing the team and individual numbers at the same time, we'll do the individual numbers while you can enjoy the dancing on your screen there for you. Starting with the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Sophie Kramer, 1 of 2 from the free throw line for 1 point so far here in this contest. And Anya Fields with 4. Ava Waldall with 6 with 4 points plus 2 free throws. Josie Peterson with 5 points, but she's also gone 0 of 5 from the free throw line. Brianna Myers has 6 points. So overall as a team, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're shooting 3 of 9 in the first half from the free throw, from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. So it is, let's see here, let's add them up again now. 1 for Sophia Kramer, 4 for Fields, 6 for Waldall, 5 for Josie Peterson, and 6 for Brianna Myers. So Myers and Waldall are your leaders with 6, Peterson with 5, and Fields with 4, all bunched together there for your Thief River Falls Prowlers, and Kramer getting 1 more as well. For the Perham Yellow Jackets, 6 for Kaya Anderson on a pair of threes from behind the arc. Cora Grismer, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She has 1 point in the contest so far. Let's see, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10 for Kennedy Pilgrim. Let me double check that with the official stat book here. 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. Yep. I got 10. The official stat book has 10 for Pilgrim. 3 for Kaya Starzel. Willow Thiel has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10, and then the free throws make it 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So she has 15 in the first half. She went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She went 5 of 8 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line in that first half. And then Kate Diggins has 4 points, including that one basket that I almost missed. And that brings us to our, that's your individual numbers. And now that the dancers are off the floor, let's take you inside that United Community Bank scoreboard and take a look at the numbers side by side. So of the 39 points, 7 of them came from the free throw line here for the Perham Yellow Jackets, 1 for Cora Grismer, 1 for Kennedy Pilgrim, and 5 more for Willow Thiel. 12 of them came from behind the arc, half of those from Kaya Anderson, 1 from Kennedy Pilgrim, and the other one from Kaya Starzel. The other 20 inside the paint and turned the ball over 9 times, committed 8 fouls. For the Prowlers, 22 points, with 3 of those coming from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, with 1 of those from Sophia Kramer and the other 2 from Ava Waldall. They connected on 1 3-pointer, courtesy of Josie Peterson. And then the other 16 points came in the paint, turned the ball over 6 times, committed 8 fouls in that first half as well. And that's a look at your United Community Bank scoreboard broken down side by side. Once again, it's your Frontier Airlines halftime report. Frontier Airlines, visit them online at flyfrontier.com to learn about the Go Wild Pass and book yourself $15 flights both in and out of either Minneapolis or Fargo, your choice, or up to 110 other destinations. So that's $15 to your destination and $15 back home. And you can learn about that Go Wild Pass at flyfrontier.com here on your Frontier Airlines halftime show. We'll take a timeout. We're back in 90 seconds with that second half coming up here in a moment. Once again, it's 39-22 in favor of the Perham Yellow Jackets on your United Community Bank scoreboard. We're back with more in a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
I have 3 amazing kids, and it can be a bit complicated.
All right, you guys, you ready?
But there's nothing else like it in the world.
Bye, honey.
Traveling with kids is on another level.
Yay, let's go.
I appreciate all the extra help I can get when we fly.
Hi, how can I help?
I'm honored to get every passenger to their destination.
I'm so grateful that I've been able to fly with my 3 young kids.
At Frontier, we get it. We're flyers too, and we believe the sky is for everyone.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
At Nias Family Sales, our experienced mechanics are here to provide exceptional service in a timely manner. With 10 service bays, the service department at Nias Family Sales can work on all makes and models. Our experienced mechanics can do everything from oil changes, tire repairs, brake service, engine and transmission repair, and much more. Schedule your vehicle today. Call 218-346-5976 or visit the Nias Family Sales Service Center at 610 East Main Street in Perham.
All right, welcome back. 39-22 as we're ready to start the second half of play. Your leaders right now, Willow Thiel with 15, Kennedy Pilgrim with 10 for the Yellow Jackets, 6 apiece for Ava Waldall and Brianna Myers over on the Thief River Falls side. And we're underway now here as the possession arrow will go to the Prowlers here to start the second half. They work it inside for Willow Thiel. The ball's tipped around out of bounds. They'll stay with the Yellow Jackets, stopping the clock 10 seconds into the second half with 17:50 to go. So 26 on the shot clock as the inbounds comes from Kennedy Pilgrim, who has 10 points. Inside there for Cora Grismer, who only has 1 point so far here in the contest. And that came on a free throw early on in the second half from that Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Peterson will work it inside now here, and that's going to be a foul on Willow Thiel. I believe that's her third. Let's double check the scoreboard in the gym. First of the second half. And it is indeed her third. Thief River has shown that they've had what it takes to close the gap. Right now they have a 17-point gap to try and overcome. Myers inside there for Peters. No, check that. That is Waldo, my apologies. Now Yuska over on the far side. She'll dribble it back up towards the top. Feed it inside there for Waldo, who spins at the mid-block, and it rolls off the rim. And the rebound will come right back to her. She'll try again. Another rebound and a foul on Riley Mickelson will send Josie Peterson to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line.
Mickelson at the line, shooting to Peterson.
Josie Peterson 0 for 5 from the line today in this game. And, oh, it almost rattled in. Not quite. It's never too early to start getting free points. And we'll see if Peterson can do that right here. And she does. After missing her first 6, she finally knocks one down. She has 6 points on the night now. 5 in the first half, puts that free throw. Now it's tipped away and turned over. Brianna Myers has her second breakaway opportunity of the game, and it rolls off. Tipped around into the hands of Kaya Starzel. She'll feed it outside there. I believe that is Pilgrim. Pilgrim going to the hoop, charge. Team foul number 3. And the first, I believe, on Pilgrim. Oh, it's her second, actually. My apologies. 16:56. Yellow Jackets continue that three-quarter court to full court press. Yuska gets it over the timeline. Yuska looking inside, tipped away, comes right back to Yuska. Yuska now stops, fires it to Myers. 17 on the shot clock, high post there for Peterson. And that'll be a foul, I believe, on Pilgrim, and if it is, it's her third. And Perham's going to talk it over here. We'll let them, and we'll rejoin you here in about 30 seconds on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. All right. Here you see your score by halves. Not much happening for scoring so far. We're 88 seconds into the half, and Perham already has 4 fouls. And at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line is nobody. It'll be an inbounds pass. It looked like Peterson was lining up at the free throw line there. Extra shout out for our free throw line sponsor there, I guess. Up top there, it'll be Kramer who takes control of it. She'll use up her dribble, needs some help, gets it over to the right elbow for Yuska, dribbles down to the right side, uses up her dribble, gets it back up top for Myers, feeds into the top post for Peterson. Peterson inside there for Waldall, spins and it rolls off the rim. That was a great move by Waldall. The only problem is she couldn't finish with the basket. And then a turnover. Yuska comes away with it on the baseline, and now they'll work it into the high post. Peterson nearly fouled by Grismer. She's working away down low, won't go. Gets the follow-up shot. That one won't go. Tipped, no, not out of bounds. And what's the call? I think Willow Field just picked up her 4th personal. I personally didn't see it from down here because there was a lot of players blocking my view of Thiel. But Kate Diggins is going to come in, and Will Thiel's on the bench, and with 15:54 to go, Thiel has 4 fouls, and this is an opportunity here for the Prowlers to get themselves back into it. Quick off the inbounds pass, and Ava Waldall gets points 7 and 8 of the night. Back the other way, looking for a 3, bounces off, rebound by Waldall, and now Yuska will bring it up. Yuska at the top of the key, fires it over there for Kramer. Kramer tried to work it inside. It was poked away and ends up in the hands of Kennedy Pilgrim. And that's going to be a foul, the first foul on the Prowlers here in the second half. Josie Peterson picks up her first, team's first of the second half. And at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, leaving it short there is Kennedy Pilgrim. It's a 14-point deficit. It was a 17-point deficit at halftime. And the second free throw from Pilgrim's up and in. So she goes 1 for 2 on that trip to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line to make it a 15-point lead here for the Yellow Jackets. Waldall towards the top of the key, cuts into the paint, drives to the hoop, and drops it in. Nicely done. That puts Waldall in the double-digit club for the Prowlers. She's the first one to hit 10 for Thief River Falls. Up top, Starzl now for the Yellow Jackets. 3 on the way, Grismer hits it. That's her first points, not from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And now pinned up in the corner here, and her foot's on the line, and that will go back to the Yellow Jackets. Piper was able to get it to Waldall, but Waldall was a little bit too close, and her sneaker slid on the yellow line there. And Yellow Jackets now will try and do some more damage on the scoreboard. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Brianna Myers here. That's her third, second team foul. Starzl inbound it, number 20 with 20 on the shot clock. And that one's tipped. And coming away with it is Piper Green. So the Prowler is able to get a turnover, and now Myers for a 3. That one won't go, but an offensive rebound. Myers gets it back, gets a little bit more high percentage shot this time. Rebound underneath, and they call it travel on Kramer. Grismer will bring it up court. Here's Peterson. Inside for Pilgrim. Pilgrim at the high post, was able to shake her defender, and she puts a shot up and in. 10, 12, 13 now for Kennedy Pilgrim. She is still your second leading scorer. Willow Theo with 15 on the bench with 4 fouls. And a turnover there. And back up the court, Kennedy Pilgrim. Cross court, oh, and ouch. I think it went off someone's sneaker and kind of popcorned up into the nose of Kaya Anderson. And after all that, it is still Yellow Jackets ball. 14:01 to go here. Inbounds to Pilgrim. Now Grismer. And I missed it. It was away from the ball. I think it's a foul on Kennedy Pilgrim. Yep, illegal screen on Kennedy Pilgrim. So now Willow Thiel and Kennedy Pilgrim both have 4 personals. That one out of bounds, and I didn't see, they're going to get together and discuss this. And they're going to award it to the Yellow Jackets, and I believe that's the right call. I believe. Like I said, I didn't see the whole thing of it, but I think I saw enough to agree with it. Here's Grismer with it. Runs into a double team. And now number 11, who's that again? Greta Razor. Man, I feel bad for saying that. Kaya Anderson hits a 3-pointer. That's 9 points for Kaya Anderson now, all of them coming from in 3-point land. Green looking for a pass, gets it to Peterson. Peterson will back up Kaya Anderson, feed it down low, and a whistle from the official in front of the Thief River Falls bench. Riley Mickelson picks up her third. And with 13 minutes to go, every foul now by Perham will put the Prowlers at the free throw line. So you got Willow Thiel and Kennedy Pilgrim, the two leading scorers, on the bench with 4 fouls. And now the Prowlers are in a 1-and-1 bonus. They connect on one of those two. Anaya Fields checks back into the lineup, and she was pretty aggressive in that first half. Diggins now fires it out, and that is Greta Razor for a 3-point attempt. Won't go. Rebound chased down by Kaya Anderson. Anderson will fire it over to Mickelson. Mickelson up top for Grismer. Grismer quickly over to Greta Razor. Razor inside for Kate Diggins. Diggins may have been partially blocked, or she lost it, or both. One of the two. They'll go right back here to the Prowlers. Kramer working the ball up top. Fires it over to Myers, I think. No, that was Peterson, excuse me. Couldn't see the jersey number. She drove in quickly towards the basket. So 12:31 to go, and a 20-point advantage here for the Yellow Jackets on your United Community Bank scoreboard. Let's see what the Prowlers have in them. Here's Josie Peterson. She traveled, I think. Yep. .25 and counting to go now. Here's Grismer. Will fire it over to Razor. Razor looking inside, up top now for Anderson. Anderson back to Razor. Razor being guarded by Fields. Now Grismer has it. She'll kick it out. Diggins looked at the basket. Now back to Grismer. Grismer, the right-handed dribble, drives into the paint. Popped out. Razor thought about it. Decided against it. Mickelson up top. Grismer will try for a three. And it bounces off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound by Greta Razor, and a clean block shot by Josie Peterson. 11:50 to go. Prowlers down by 20. They've been down by double digits on 3 occasions in this game, and at one point was able to trim the lead back to 2 on 2 of those 3 occasions. Collision there, and a whistle, and it's a foul on somebody, but I'm not sure who. Josie Peterson picks up her second, team's third. So Grismer will work it over the timeline now for Mickelson over on the far side. They float it in for Kate Diggins, and she scores. Kate Diggins with 6 points in the contest now, and Riley Mickelson with some grade A defensive effort there. Blocks the inbounds pass from coming in and says try again. And right now the Prowlers are going to try again after they talk it over. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
All right, welcome back. Second half of action here. The Yellow Jackets have a 50-28 22-point lead on your United Community Bank scoreboard as the Prowlers look to find a way to get themselves back into this game. Here comes Josie Peterson. The pass to Fields was kicked out of bounds, and it goes back to the Yellow Jackets. Unfortunate turnover there for the Prowlers. 11-10 and counting to go now here as Kaya Anderson brings it over the timeline. Diggins back to Anderson. Anderson will try for a three. And no, it's going to roll off the front of the inner rim. Mickelson inside for Diggins, and that one was stripped away. Back the other way come the Prowlers. It is Sophia Kramer. Now gives it up. I think that was who? Waldall who scores. 12 points now, 6 in the first half, 6 in the second half for Ava Waldall. Back to a 20-point deficit. Now see if the Prowlers can get more before Coach Super decides to put Thiel and Razor back into the lineup. I'm sorry, Thiel and Pilgrim I meant to say. Razor's already in the lineup right now. Once again, those two are on the bench with 4 fouls. So with a 20-point lead, unless Thief River Falls can cut into it quickly here over the next 3-4 minutes, I would think that they will stay on the bench for as long as he's able to take advantage of the 20-point margin of 20-point lead, I should say. It's not a victory yet. Kramer will hit the free throw. The last foul was the second one on Kate Diggins. .10:06 to go. Kramer's second free throw is in. 4 points for Kramer, all of them from the free throw line. She's 4 of 6. And that one's swatted in, and it's going to end up in the hands of the Prowlers. Just inside 10 minutes to go. The deficit is 18. Myers has it here for the Prowlers. She'll fake left, go right. Kramer now gets it to Peterson up top. Peterson works it inside for Waldall. Waldall inside for Fields. Willow Thiel back into the lineup now. She's playing with 4 fouls, so she has to be a little bit careful. 3 on the way, Kramer. No, too strong. Greta Razor gets the rebound. Jump ball, I believe that's going to the Prowlers. And it does go to the Prowlers. And that was, I was going to say partially blocked, but that is the foul on Greta Razor. So that will send Ava Waldall to the line to shoot a pair. Greta Razor now picked up her 3rd personal. And the first free throw is up and in. Second one, not gonna go. .9:15 to go. It's a 17-point deficit. That's what it was when we started the second half. Willow Thiel makes it a 19-point deficit. And Willow Thiel now has 17 in the game. Up the court with the ball is Josie Peterson. Stops at the high post, backs up a little bit. They'll work it down low for Waldall. Mid-post jumper at the front of the rim. Razor's there for the rebound. Tipped away on the double team, and Starzl able to get it up court there for Grismer. Grismer will draw a foul and go to the line to shoot a pair, and some nice sportsmanship there from Waldall and Peterson, helping Grismer up back to her feet. So 52-33, and at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line is Cora Grismer, and she'll miss the first one. She's now 1 of 3 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line in the game so far. We'll see if she can put herself back at 50% with this one or not. She cannot. And the rebound comes back to Grismer. She tried to feed it to Razor, but then it pinballed around, and it's eventually picked up by Brianna Myers. Myers will come away with it here. Substitution pending here, as it looks like Kennedy Pilgrim is going to come back into the lineup here for the Yellow Jackets. Greta Razor, Kennedy Pilgrim, Willow Thiel all have 4 fouls now. Grismer out, as is Greta Razor, and coming in to replace them is Kate Diggins and Kennedy Pilgrim. So Pilgrim and Thiel in playing with 4 fouls now with 8:25 to go. There is the free throw from Waldau. 16-point advantage now. So they've trimmed it 1 point so far here since halftime. They got 8 minutes to try and do some more damage to that deficit. Nearly lost it. And then off the Prowlers get a couple lucky breaks there. Yuska gets it to Myers as we hit 8 minutes to go here in the ball game. And I forget, that is Kendra Merkins, number 3. Myers has it. Long 2, left it short. Rebound by Piper Green, and there's a foul underneath. I believe it's on Kaya Starzel. So double bonus now for Thief River. So 7 minutes, 45 seconds to go. Every foul by Perham will put the Prowlers at the line to shoot 2. Piper Green cannot connect on the first one. That was her first attempt from the Reuter family dentistry free throw line tonight. We'll see if she can connect on the second one. And she can connect on the second one. So Piper Green, 1 of 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's the 6th Prowler to enter the scorebook here for Thief River Falls. As we approach 7.5 to go, it's 52-35 on your United Community Bank scoreboard in favor of the Yellow Jackets. Anderson to Starzel. Starzel back to Anderson. Anderson lobs it inside for Willow Thiel, and they are saying it was last touched by the Prowlers. Thiel cannot get it to go, and that'll be a foul on Waldau, and now the Prowlers have their first player with 4 fouls. Willow Thiel shooting 60%. Make that 7 of 11, and it makes it a little bit higher than 60% now. Back the other way comes Yuska, gives it up for Green. Green will try and split the defenders as she goes to the hoop, and she will not get the friendly roll, or friendly bounce, I should say. Back the other way comes the Yellow Jackets, tied up, and a jump ball will go to the Yellow Jackets. Seven minutes to go, 53-35, as the score is mirrored, and another jump ball, and this one will go to the Prowlers. Didn't even get a chance to switch the possession arrow there. And Starzo comes up from behind. And they'll get it to Thiel, and it'll drop in. Two more for Thiel. That's puts her into 20 now. 5 in the second half so far. And who's the foul on? There's 2 people there. It's on Grismer. Cora Grismer picks up her second personal. Myers at the free throw line, leaves it a little bit short. Myers with 6 points in the first half, but none in the third, or here in the second half, excuse me. Mickelson comes in for Cora Grismer. Myers, in and out, will not go. Theo gets the rebound. Up court for Kaya Anderson. Kaya Anderson, whistle and a foul on possibly Myers. Yep, it is. And now Myers, along with Ava Waldall, have 4 fouls each. As does Willow Theo as the ball and scores right there. 22 points for Willow Theo, her jersey number +1. Here's Yuska. Green gets it down to Peterson, and that's going to be the foul number 5 on Kennedy Pilgrim. So Kennedy Pilgrim with 10, she'll foul out with 6:04 remaining, and she'll have 13 points on the night. Fields will check in for Myers for the Prowlers, and let's see, looking around here, I think Grismer came back in for Pilgrim after she fouled out. And Peterson cannot connect. One of 8, Josie Peterson. 2 of 9, Josie Peterson from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Tough break. You look back, if she gets those other 7, we're looking at maybe a 12, 13 point game here. 21 minus 14. I've talked about it so many times in so many broadcasts about points with the clock stopped, and that's just one thing. And the Prowlers were not ready for it there, and Theo was alert, but the Prowlers get another lucky break there as Theo's not able to get the shot off her own rebound on the missed free throw. But I've talked about it in so many broadcasts. Points with the clock stopped, crucial, especially if you're the team trailing. Here's Fields with it. And she'll give it up, and that will draw a foul, maybe on Kate Diggins. Riley Mickelson will get charged with it. And now Riley Mickelson has 4 fouls. So Pilgrim fouled out, Razor with 4, Theo with 4, Mickelson with 4. Piper Green at the free throw line. Misses the first, not the second. Piper Green, 2 of 4 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. 5.5 to go now, and it's a 20-point deficit for the Prowlers. Theo tries to float one in. It's batted out of bounds by Fields. It'll remain Yellow Jacket basketball with 5:21 on the game clock, 20 on the shot clock. Anderson will inbound it. And up top for Willow Theo. Theo for Diggins at the top of the key, who gives it up for Mickelson. Now Anderson has it. Anderson feeds it down low for Willow Theo, and she scores. "24 points for Willow Theo, 15 in the first half, 9 so far here in half number 2. As we close in on the final 5 minutes of the second half. And potentially the ball game here. Still some time if the Prowlers can play some quality basketball here, starting with their next possession. And it just got a little bit harder. 26 points for Willow Theo and a 22. I can't do the math right there. And that shot's blocked by Kate Diggins. That's her 3rd block shot of the game. Up court to Cora Grismer, left it short. Anderson's there for the follow-up. Kaya Anderson scores her first points from inside the free throw line. 63-37 and a timeout. Thief River Falls. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
At Waterfront Recreational LLC, the mission is to deliver high quality and custom built steps, decks, and docks so you can access and enjoy your property. We believe in hard work, honest and fair dealing, high quality craftsmanship, and excellent customer service. Our products have proven results. We can't control the weather, but our docks remain rock solid in the windiest of conditions. We also offer boat storage in the wintertime. Call or text 218-298-1353 for more information about each of our services, or visit waterfrontrecreational.com today.
There you see your scores by halves. Take away that first half, it's a little bit more manageable. However, a 26-point lead, the way it sits at the moment. 4:15 to go. Can the Prowlers put together a rally here in the final 4 minutes? We're about to find out. I'll get it over for Josie Peterson. Up top now, Waldo. And now Kramer for Yuska. Looking inside, nobody home. Back up top, Myers now gives it up for, over on the far side for Waldall now on the pass there from Kramer. Now back up top, Josie Peterson drives into the paint and finds her way to the hoop and scores. Nicely done by Josie Peterson. 9 points for Josie Peterson in this contest. And that pass in for Willow Thiel, and she will get fouled and go to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line to shoot 2. And the first one's in for Thiel. And so is the second one. 28 points for Willow Thiel with 3.5 to go. 65-39 our score on the United Community Bank scoreboard as Waldall gets it up top for the Prowlers and gives it up for Kramer. Kramer inside, Myers nearly lost it. Back outside, Yuska. Free throw line jumper up and in for Waldall. Points. For Ava Waldall. And Perham gets a basket at the other end to make it a 67-41 game. Substitution for the Yellow Jackets at the next whistle here. Up top, Myers will try for a 3. 20-footer a little off to the left side, and Riley Mickelson will get the rebound. Mickelson will bring it up court. Diggins over to Anderson. Tees it up for a 20-footer, left it short. Off the front of the rim. Yuska trying to dribble back through a double team. Straddles the timeline. 2 passes later, Myers to the basket, left it short. And the rebound picked up by Kaya Anderson. 2:17 to go now here in the ball game. Diggins gets it back here for Anderson. Over to Mickelson now. Back over to Diggins. 18 on the shot clock. Mickelson will be in the corner, and is that Starzl? Yeah, it is. And inside for Willow Thiel, and she'll go to the line to shoot a couple more. First one's in. She's made her last 3 in a row. And we'll have a complete line change here, it looks like, for the Thief River Falls Prowlers.
And our host, the Thief River Falls Prowlers.
And with that free throw from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, Willow Thiel hits the 30-point mark in the ball game.
Oops.
69-41. So it's Piper Green with the ball. And Taylor Berg, a 5'5 freshman, number 23, with it right now. Gets it to Fields, and there's a foul, and I believe that foul is on number 4 for the Yellow Jackets.
Fields on the line, shoot 2.
I don't have a number 4. It's Morgan Smith. Okay, so Morgan Smith usually wears number 10, but for some reason she's wearing number 4 today. Okay, that's why, that would explain why she's not on my roster as a number 4. And Fields hits the free throw. She has 5 points in the game now. 90 seconds to go. That's Morgan Smith, and she scores. Back the other way, Green with it. Green gives it up there for Braley. Well, I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name, and I apologize. She's a 5'2 sophomore. Starts with a W. That's all I'll go. That's as far as I'll go with that one. I don't want to chop it up too badly. Near side here is Taylor Berg. Berg now works it up top for Lundsetter, who had some time in the first half playing. And that shot rolls around and out. Rebound snagged by Addison Drager, a 5'9 freshman, and a whistle. And now we have more subs for the Yellow Jackets. So inbounds, that is Sophie Nelson, a 5'3 8th grader. She'll give it up, and another pass later. It's number 25, who's also not on my roster. It could possibly be Olivia Phillips. Matter of fact, I'm going to go with that one. I'm pretty sure it is. 5 on the shot clock, a 3 on the way. Front of the rim won't go. Rebound swatted around, and it's collected there by Nelson. Up top for Reagan Hamburger, a 5'4 8th grader. And now number 23, I believe, is Olivia Reed. Not on the varsity roster, but I'm pulling that 23 from the JV roster, so I believe it's Olivia Reed. And they'll just dribble out the final 4 seconds. Sophie Nelson will hold it, and that'll do it. Your final score tonight from the Hive, the Perham Yellow Jackets 71 and the Thief River Falls Prowlers 42. We'll add up some numbers, come back with your post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
New Horizons Realty is a full-service real estate company who has been helping buyers and sellers in Lakes Country for over 25 years. They understand the local market conditions because they are from here, live here, and have lifelong careers in real estate. Get a free estimate with an experienced, local, laid-back, and friendly agent that's a part of a team you can trust and will go to work for you. Visit permrealestate.com or call 218-346-7767 to speak with Chad and his dedicated team at New Horizons Realty in Perm.
Central Market, the fresh place in Perham and Detroit Lakes, offering the freshest meat, produce, bakery, and deli products possible with great value for your money. A visit to Central Market is a journey into freshness. You'll always be able to find a wide variety of items that will result in the perfect meal for your family and friends. Begin with their meat department, and whether it's succulent fruit and vegetables, fresh baked specialties from their bakery, or the convenience of fresh deli selections. Central Market is the fresh place for your family. Go Yellow Jackets.
1 in 5 high school students use e-cigarettes or vapes. Some of them, like Juul, are so slim and sleek that they look like a flash drive. That's why e-cigarettes and vapes are so appealing to kids. There are more than 7,000 flavors and they're sold where kids shop, online and in convenience stores. Most e-cigarettes contain nicotine, which is highly addictive and can harm brain development as teens grow. No amount of nicotine is safe for youth. Like it or not, we are a target. This message is brought to you by the Minnesota Department of Health.
For over 30 years, Budget Blinds, based out of Detroit Lakes, has been serving Perham, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, and the surrounding area. Whether you need blinds, shutters, or drapes, check out the entire inventory online at budgetblinds.com. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit them online today, budgetblinds.com, or give them a call at 218-206-9599. That's 218-206-9599 and online at budgetblinds.com.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
We take pride in what we send out. When you open a bag of licorice, you want that licorice to look good, you want that licorice to taste good. We work for you. We take pride in what we're making and what we are offering. It is so important to me. I do thank KLN from the bottom of my heart. They believe you and your family is important.
Ray's Sport and Marine in Perham has you covered for all your recreational needs. Ray's carries a large inventory of Lund boats, Bennington pontoons, plus Viaggio pontoons. They also carry the Yamaha line of ATVs and UTVs, as well as the full line of Honda Power Sports. Stop in and check out all of what Ray's Sport and Marine has to offer. Good luck to all Perham athletes, and go Yellow Jackets!
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, is now hiring. The purpose-driven team at Reuter Family Dentistry strives for the core values of excellence, commitment, and a positive culture.
My favorite thing about being part of Reuter Family Dentistry is just our values and our commitment to each other and to the patients. I know I can leave here every day feeling good about what I've done.
All right, welcome back to the Hive in Perham. It's a final tonight in 8AA girls basketball. The Perham Yellow Jackets pick up the 71-42 win over the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And the Yellow Jackets are one game closer. Well, actually, as far as conference and section play, they are done. They got one more game against a non-section conference play that won't affect, at least I don't think it'll affect their tournament standings, but we'll find out. Thief River Falls still has one more 8AA game to play, and that will be a home game here in a couple days, I believe it is, against the Barnesville Trojans. So we'll have to wait until the outcome of that particular game to kind of find out who's sitting where in the 8AA standings and who will play when and where in those 8AA tournament brackets that are coming up. But before we dig into that, let's dig into the numbers here and go inside the numbers on your United Community Bank scoreboard. And for the Thief River Falls Prowlers, 42 points. 13 of them were scored from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. That included 4 for Sophia Kramer, 1 for Anya Fields, 2 for Piper Green, 4 for Ava Waldall, and 2 for Josie Peterson. They hit on 1 3-pointer as off the hand of Josie Peterson early in the first half. They got 26 points inside the paint and turned the ball over 12 times, committed 16 fouls. For the Perham Yellow Jackets, 13 of their 71 came from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. That included 1 from Cora Grismer, 2 from Kennedy Pilgrim, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more from Willow Thiel. Let's see, 9, 2, and 1 is 11, 12, 13. Did I miss one? Oh, no, I missed one for Willow Thiel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for Willow Thiel. So 10 of Willow Theo's 30 points came from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line tonight, and 10 of the Perham's 13 from the Reuter Family Dentistry came from Willow Theo. They hit on 6 3-pointers, 1 from Cora Grismer, 3 from Kaya Anderson, 1 from Kennedy Pilgrim, 1 from Kaya Starzel, and that rounds up the 18 points from behind the arc. The other 40 came inside the paint, turned the ball over 15 times, and total of 22 fouls, with most of those coming in the first 90 seconds of the second half. I think, if I remember correctly, they had 4 or 5 fouls in that time frame in the second half. So that's a look at your team numbers and how those team numbers break down. Individually for the Thief River Falls Prowlers, Sophia Kramer had, forgot to add them up, 1, 2, 3. She had 4 in the contest tonight. Anya Fields had 5. Piper Green had 2. Ava Waldaw led the way with 16. Josie Peterson had 9. And Brianna Myers had 6. All 6 of those for Myers in the first half. For the Perham Yellow Jackets, it was Cora Grismer with 4. Kaya Anderson with 11. Morgan Smith with 2. Kennedy Pilgrim fouled out with 6:04 to go with 13 points. She had 10 of those 13 in the first half and went 2 of 3 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line tonight. Kaya Starzo with 3. Willow Thiel led the way with 30, and Kate Diggins had 6, 4 in the first and another bucket in the second half. But she contributed in other ways too. I don't keep track of assists, but it wouldn't surprise me if she had probably at least 5 or 6 assists, and maybe more than that, but 5 or 6 that I can pull from memory. And she had a good defensive game as well. So that's your individual numbers for the Thief River Falls Prowlers and the Perham Yellow Jackets, and your team numbers there. As once again, your final score 71-42. And we'll take a look at those standings and kind of let you know where everybody's sitting here. With most teams have 0 or 1 game left to play to get the final determination on that. But Perham improves to 22-3 overall with a 15-1 record here in the 2023-2024 winter basketball season at home. So once again, their only loss here at home was against Barnesville. And I wouldn't be a bit surprised if those two met up in the playoffs once again as well. But like I said, we'll go over the standings, and then we'll have to just wait and see, as most teams have about 1 more game to play. They also they finished the regular season 13-2 against their AA opponents, and they finished the regular season 10-2 against Heart of Lakes conference opponents. So 22-3 overall with 1 game to play. They finished the regular season 13-2 against Section 8 AA, 10-2 against the Heart of Lakes Conference. They have 1 road game to play. They're currently 7-1. Check that, 7-2 on the road. And then they finished the regular season at home with a home record of 15-1. For the Thief River Falls Prowlers, they will drop to 6-19 overall, 3-11 in section play. And once again, they still got Barnesville, so the section play is not wrapped up yet. So that could be a crucial game to help Thief River Falls with a position in standings there for that 8AA tournament. In conference play, they're out of the Northwest Conference. They went 3-4 against their Northwest Conference opponents. 4-10 now when playing on the road with the loss tonight, and they will go back home with a 2 wins, 9 loss record to try and get that 3rd home victory to wrap up the regular season against Barnesville. And like I said, that's the only game they have left. That game against Barnesville is on Friday, February 23rd, so in 3 days from now. And also on Friday, February 23rd, it's the Perham Yellow Jackets going to Duluth Marshall to wrap up their regular season. Duluth Marshall out of Section 7AA in the Lake Superior Conference. The Toppers are 17-7 overall. As of tonight's contest, they had a game. The way they sit right now, they did not play tonight. They're 17-7 overall. They are 7-1 when playing at home. They currently have a QRF average of 128.7, ranking them 13 out of 126 in Double A against Double A teams. So that means Perham's ranked a little bit higher than Duluth Marshall, according to the QRF average and ranking. The Hilltoppers will have a game in 2 days from now against on the road at the Eskimos before they come home on Friday to take on the Perham Yellow Jackets. So I believe Esco's a 7AA. Yes, they are. So they'll have one more, and then they got that non-conference, non-section game against Perham. That's a look at what's ahead for Perham and a look at what's ahead here for the Thief River Falls Prowlers. And once again, whoever you're cheering for tonight and wherever you are watching from, we thank you for tuning into the broadcast tonight. Let's quickly take a look at the 8AA standings, and these are current as of before tonight's results. They're not updated yet. The QRF seeding, the seeding will take place for the 13 teams in 8AA on February 25th. So that is in 5 days from now. So in 5 days from now, we'll know for sure who is going to be seeded and ranked where in that 8AA tournament. Right now, Perham sits at the top. And let's see here. Pelican Rapids is right there. Let's see. Let me look at the Pelican Rapids schedule here. They have one game remaining, and that is played tomorrow or on Friday night against Monaga. It's a home game. It's an 8AA game, so it counts in that final seeding. So right now, where it sits, Perham at 21-3, and Pelican Rapids at 22-3. So with the win tonight, Perham and Pelican Rapids are both 22-3 overall. Perham is 12-2 against section. Pelican Rapids is 12-3 versus section. So I think that might lock in Perham at number 1, but I'm not going to say that for 100% sure because I just don't know for sure. But it's gonna it will more than likely be Perham 1, Pelican Rapids 2, Barnesville if they can get a win over Thief River Falls. They would move to 12-3 and in section. And that would tie them with Pelican Rapids at 12-3, assuming that, depending on the outcome of the Pelican Rapids-Monaga game. So Perham, in theory, this is in theory now, Perham should be locked in at 1. Pelican Rapids, if they defeat Monaga, should lock in the 2 spot. And then it doesn't matter what happens with Barnesville unless... No, even if Monaga defeated Pelican Rapids, I think Barnesville would stay in the 3 spot. So it'd be Perham, Pelican Rapids, Barnesville, Monaga, Grand Forks, your top 5. Holly in at 6, Wadena Deer Creek at 7, Frazee at 8, Park Rapids at 9, Dilworth, Glendon, Felton at 10, Thief River Falls at 11, Roseau at 12, Crookston at 13, and Warroad at 14. Did I count that up right? I thought there was only 13 teams in 8AA. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, I was wrong. There's 14 teams in 8AA, so my apologies. I thought there was 13. Maybe there was last year. Maybe that's a different sport I'm thinking of. I don't know. Maybe it's boys basketball. There's only 13. We'll let it go now. But so in theory, we think Perham and Pelican Rapids will lock up 1 and 2. Barnesville should lock up number 3, and then 4 through 14 is still to be decided. There could be a lot of changes there depending on the outcomes of those final games. So once again, it's all in theory, but it's a pretty good guess, but it's in theory still. It's not official, in other words. So, all right. Well, let's look at the standings, and that will do it for our broadcast tonight. For all of our sponsors, for Janice on camera, my name is Mike. Thank you so much. It's been a great season here for the Perham Yellow Jackets on Magnitude Sports. Their final home game tonight. They won't likely have a playoff game. They will, no matter what happens with that game with Duluth Marshall. And we're hoping to have some playoff coverage for you here on Magnitude Sports. That's what I can tell you right now. All right. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you again soon here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
The preceding broadcast was an exclusive presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Subscribe, click the bell, and visit magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.